I set up chores appropriate to the emotional age of the child. So if I have a child who's emotionally like 2, if you look at that steps to conscience development and how we redo that in the other direction, we can see where they are on those stages of internalization that we went over earlier in the training. So we look at where the child is emotionally, their emotional age, and we give them chores that they can handle. Like if you had a 2-year-old, literally 2-year-old, and you asked them to wash your dinner dishes, well, what would probably happen? You know, they probably wouldn't get them clean. They'd probably break some, and they'd probably quit halfway through. Well, if you ask a 15-year-old who's emotionally stuck at that 2-year-old level to wash your dinner dishes, well, they won't get them clean, they'll break some, and they'll quit halfway through because they weren't ready for that. So I start the children with a whisk broom and a dustpan sweeping the steps. Okay, we have steps inside, so it's not freezing cold out in the winter. We have 6 steps that go down and 6 steps that go up, and there's carpet on them. And they just sit there with the whisk broom and they sweep the steps. That's their job each day because a 2-year-old can do that. And I don't give them the long-handled broom because they break the lights out, you know. So the whisk broom, and when they get all the dog hair off of the steps, they're done with the chore. They can take 30 minutes to do it, or they can take a longer time to do it, or they can do it even more quickly if they want to. But I start them on that chore. When they do that chore correctly, every day for a week, we only do chores 6 days a week at our house. We don't work on Sundays. Then they move up to another chore in our house. That's bringing in firewood. We heat our house with wood, so we bring in firewood. So that's an easy chore. It doesn't require a lot of, like, you know, soap and cleaners and things or a vacuum that they're not ready to handle. When they remember to do that every day without any reminders and they stack it appropriately and, you know, clean up the mess, then they move up to a higher level chore. So they keep moving up. The highest level of chores in our family is washing the dishes, because if they don't do a good job of that, the family gets sick. Every day, my children are working beside me to keep our house running so that we have more time to play.